The U.S. Supreme Court temporarily restores women's access to an abortion drug that they receive through the mail. It's the drug mifepristone. It comes after a lower circuit federal court in New Orleans stopped telehealth and mail orders linked to it. The court issued it because it decided Louisiana was likely to win its case that would require doctors to first do in-person medical examination before women get this abortion drug. Supporters have argued that the drug is linked to deaths over the years. This newest ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito allows women to continue getting it for at least a week while the drug makers appeal the case.